Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So today I will be showing you guys a video on how to install these FJToy lower shock guards. Now these are great because it helps protect your investment. I just paid a good amount of money for these Kings, and I did make a mistake and not or add these right away. And after some trails, I did see some damage to the lower part of my shocks, just a scrape from going over boulders and such. So definitely these have been on my radar. And because my buddy was getting rid of his vehicle, he's parting out some of his parts. He sold these for me at a really good price. So I'm glad I got these, and I'm going to be doing the install. So just briefly, he's owned these for I think a couple of years, 2 years maybe. And they've really done their part in protecting the vehicle. As you can see, it's all scratched up. I usually don't like rust, but because these are armor type parts and they're made to get banged up, I actually don't mind not having to refinish this and just installing this on the vehicle. So I like these FJToy shock guards as well because it's this bluish color and it matches the King shocks. I think it's going to add a nice touch to the vehicle coloring. And not only that, but I've seen these lower shock guards where people had long bolts here, and there's 2 bolts to worry about. These only have 1. In regards to install tools, you're only going to need a 17mm, and that should be enough to get the job done. So let's go ahead and get started with the install.
Alright, before I install these lower shock guards, I want to explain to you what they actually do and where they sit. So they actually sit right here between that bolt and this area up top right here, and it protects any rocks from actually scraping the bottom of your shocks. It also has a wider shield here, so what that does is protects chips and low rocks from flying in and hitting your shock shafts. If these are dented in, it does mess up your seals on your shock suspension. So it's always great to have a little bit of protection and protecting your investment. All right, the first part is to remove this. This is a 17mm. It may seem a little tight, so you might need assistance from some wrench. Okay, so what you're gonna do is remove this screw. This is gonna go underneath, and it acts as a nut. So that's great. I'm just gonna put this piece on first. Hand tight. Okay. And now I'm gonna tighten this area up. And just like that, you have your guard set up here, and this is going to protect your shock, your investment. I hope you guys thought this video was helpful. It's a really quick install. Again, you don't have to take off the shock, and you just install it right on there. And you guys have any questions, make sure you guys leave a comment. Do this for both sides.